Hello, welcome to video 1 of the Momentum Lab. Momentum is the product of an object's mass times velocity. The variable for momentum is little p, and you can see from the lab sheet that momentum is a vector quantity. It is therefore the product of the mass times velocity of the object. So when you're filling out your data table, you want to use kilograms as the unit of mass, and velocity would be measured in meters per second, so momentum then is the product of those two, kilogram meters per second. Notice that because momentum is also a vector quantity, one momentum would be positive, one momentum would be negative, so you're adding together a positive and a negative vector quantity. Therefore, when you set up your lab, like so, one of the carts will be moving in the negative direction, and one of the carts will be moving in the positive direction. You also want to set up your photo gates to detect the motion of the lab carts. There's a popsicle stick here, and that popsicle stick, as it slides through the photo gate, will allow the computer to calculate what the velocity will be. Same with the other photo gate. Now, what's critical here is that these photo gates want to be positioned so that they're not too far apart. Otherwise, friction effects will basically be measured, and we don't want that. And on the contrary, you don't want these photo gates to be too close to one another. They're too close to one another if, when the nose here, which can be compressed, is touching and the photo gate still have not, or the popsicle stick has still not cleared the photo gate, that's a bad thing. So you don't want these things too close like so. You want to make sure that the photo gates are far enough apart that when the nose is touching both carts, the popsicle sticks have not yet gone through these black photo gates here. So this is the ideal distance between the photo gates. You're going to set up your lab much as you have in the past, where you have the Lab Pro, and you're going to set both photo gates will go to the Lab Pro. Of course, one of these go right to the computer, and of course you're going to plug in the power supply as well to the Lab Pro. Alright, back to the lab itself. We were talking about those popsicle sticks, and if you look at the popsicle stick is exactly 1 centimeter in width, and that's going to become important when we look at part 2 of the lab. So I hope that helps. Let's go to part 2 of the lab then for data analysis.